This is starting to turn into like a funeral. I'm getting sadder and sadder.
Here,
we haven't even heard like Browner being sad yet. He's gonna be sad. Look at him.
Hold on 1 second. I got to tell you this because this was not supposed to come out till way later in the show, and it was a maybe. But now I got to say it because this all came up right now. So I'm telling you, like you just said, Ben, Aaron Rodgers said all this stuff, and I've watched. I told you, you said I got a problem or I got something's wrong with me or whatever because I've seen every single interview he's ever done. I have watched every game he's ever played in. I've seen basically every snap he's taken. But I've watched all of not just the post-game interviews, the weekly interviews, preseason stuff, all of it. Seen it all. And you got people like this guy, to me, pretty much says, and especially the older he's gotten, he's pretty much just being real. Like he's pretty much saying what he thinks. Okay? That's the way I think he is. And I think he was very honest. In the clip that they showed, it sounded like from Kyle Brandt's discussion about the whole thing that he was very honest throughout the whole time. I thought he was very honest when he was on Pat McAfee's show and talking with those guys. And I've seen him other times. But I think people think he's always got some kind of agenda or he's always angling at something. And I put a thing in, I think like the Facebook post or whatever. That's something that I've experienced as well. So I'm not like Aaron Rodgers in any other way. I've never been super great at any one thing. I don't have anywhere near the money or any of the stuff that he's ever had. But that is one thing we have in common. There are people that don't know me very well that then think that I'm angling at something when I never am. Like I'm just being straight up. And I feel like Rodgers is being straight up with a lot of this stuff. But then you got all these people out there that want to spin it. They want to put something on them. They want to put them down. And they start pushing all of that stuff. And then you got the haters and they'll say that too. And then you got the real fans that then start to question it and think, whoa, is there a problem in the front office? Like Rick was saying, or is there a problem with the coach? Are they butting heads? And you ask the coach, he says no. You ask the guy, he says no. You look at other guys on the team like Zadarius Smith, like Preston Smith, like some of these other guys that came to this team and this was their first year with it. And they talked about how great of a locker room it was. So if he was being a problem, I don't think you would have had all that happening and they would have been as close. So I don't buy it. I think he's being straight up honest and people aren't being jerks.
So I don't think it's like an Antonio Brown sort of situation or anything like that. I mean, I don't think it's obvious way. Sorry, my dog is going crazy in the background here. I don't think it's like causing discontent in the locker room or anything. And that's, I think what frustrates me is if there is a problem, is it a real problem or is it a perceived problem with the coaching staff or team administration? Are they,
might be a fluor problem.
It could very well be. Is he imagining there's something there, or just, does Aaron have a better rapport with the team than he does and he doesn't like it? That, I guess that's what I'm going at. I'm not saying it's Rodgers causing problems. Maybe there's not even really a problem there, but it's just a perceived, you get a new coach coming in to a place that it's basically been Rodgers' team for how long. And, he sees a rapport that he has with his players and the leadership he has in the team. And maybe it's something he's jealous of or he wants, or he's just not feeling like he has the same type of control over the team. I mean, it's all speculation, of course, but, it's a much different scenario than, even something like Stephon Diggs demanding to be traded because he's not getting respected, and just one of many examples of players doing things like that, right? I mean, it's a much different situation.
Nicko, what do you think about Rodgers? I know you're a Rodgers fan, but I don't know, you don't say a lot about what you think about him personally, whether he's a problem or all this sort of stuff. You buy into any of this crap or what?
First of all, I think that you comparing yourself to him really shows a hidden agenda on your part.
Every show he does. Every show he does.
Yeah, you'll notice that Jason takes over and just leaves Ben in the shadows, the
really
disrespected brother.
Really trying to spin a narrative.
Okay.
You got to watch out for the guys that tell you how honest they are.
Yep.
Fine. You know what? That's fine.
And you have a second thing in common. You both have brothers who love The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
Nicko.
that was how I started watching The Bachelor, was because of Jordan Rogers or whatever. I was like, Aaron Rodgers' brother's going to be on. I guess I'll have to watch this crap. And after that, I was hooked.
And then you went to Bachelor in Paradise.
That's how I started watching this show.
It's better.
I heard Jason Hafeman's brother was going to be on it.
Well, yeah, that's the only reason to watch.
So
That's funny. Hey, it's funny you say that, Rick, because in high school, I was known as Jason Hafeman's brother.
Even though you're older.
I was a senior in high school. I was the lead singer and lead guitar player in a band.
Still are.
My brother sang 2 songs in the band. And it was known as Jason Hafeman's band. I was like, what?
I sang a whole set, and I sang a whole set with you that summer gig at the beach. That's where it kind of started getting like that. You got all weird. I tried to downplay my involvement as much as I could, and I told everybody it was your band. It's not my fault. I thought it was my band. Now, Nicko,
I was just trying to make a little joke. I wasn't trying to start a family.
Way to go. Now you started all this.
Bringing up all this old stuff.
Frustrations.
Ben has buried this stuff for years now, but it can come out at any moment. You got to know that.
Oh, no, it comes out every time. I mean, what?
All right. So
go ahead, Nick.
I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. I think that the looking at his personal life, people go overboard. And who knows how arrogant he is, and who knows how, is he telling the coaches this get lost or anything like that? We don't know that. People speculate it because they see his attitude and they see his, got a Hollywood girlfriend and whatnot like that, and they speculate these things about his personality based off that. I think you generally come across as a good guy when they do the team outfits. They all dress like a cowboy. He's dressed like a cowboy. When they do mustaches, he's got the mustache. I don't think he's a separate from the other guys on the team. He's been the superstar player for, a decade and a half. I don't think he's as elitist as some people think he is.